Have you ever felt a shiver down your spine, darling, when you walk into a room? Not a bad shiver, mind you, but a tingle of history, a whisper of secrets echoing through the ages. That's what it's like here, in this London gem we're about to uncover. It's a place where time seems to stand still. Oh, the stories these walls could tell. Kings and queens have dined here, revolutionaries have plotted in hushed tones, and literary giants have penned masterpieces fueled by inspiration and, dare I say, a good bottle of wine. But I mustn't get ahead of myself. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Unravelling the threads of time, we'll trace the fascinating journey of this culinary icon, from its humble beginnings to its well-deserved place in London's heart. Picture London in the 18th century, if you will. A city on the cusp of change, buzzing with energy and bursting at the seams with new ideas. It was in the heart of this vibrant metropolis, in the year of our Lord 1798, that our mysterious dining establishment first opened its doors. Imagine the clatter of horse-drawn carriages on cobblestone streets, the gaslights flickering to life as dusk settled over the city. This wasn't just a restaurant, you see. It was a haven for weary travellers, a gathering place for intellectuals, a stage for the dramas of life to unfold. The aroma of roasting meats and freshly baked bread would have wafted out onto the street, enticing passers-by with the promise of good food and warm company. Back then, they would have used only the freshest ingredients, locally sourced, of course. It was a simpler time, wasn't it? Over the decades, our restaurant played silent witness to some of the most significant events in London's history. It weathered the storms of revolution and war, the joy of coronations and jubilees, the constant ebb and flow of life in this grand old city. Word on the street is that Charles Dickens himself, the Shakespeare of our time, was a regular here. Can you imagine him, dear viewer, scribbling away in a corner, conjuring up the unforgettable characters that populate his novels? Perhaps he drew inspiration from the colourful cast of characters that frequented this very establishment. And speaking of colourful characters, legend has it that a certain notorious highwayman, known for his daring escapades and Robin Hood-esque charm, once sought refuge within these very walls. Now, I can't possibly reveal his name, but let's just say he had a penchant for fine wine and even finer company. Section 4. A legacy endures. Through the Victorian era and into the 20th century, our restaurant continued to thrive, adapting to the changing times while staying true to its roots. It became known for its unwavering commitment to quality, its impeccable service, and its ability to transport diners back to a more elegant era. Families celebrated milestones within its walls. Lovers whispered sweet nothings over candlelit dinners, and friends gathered to share laughter and stories that would become cherished memories. Each generation left its mark on the restaurant, weaving its own threads into the rich tapestry of its history. And so, my dear viewer, we arrive at the present day. The restaurant stands as a testament to the enduring power of tradition, a beacon of constancy in a world that's forever changing. It's a place where the past and present intertwine, where the echoes of history mingle with the laughter and conversation of today's discerning diners. Section 5. A Toast to Time. Rules Restaurant. But enough with the mystery, darling. It's time to reveal the name of our beloved London gem. Tucked away on Maiden Lane, in the heart of Covent Garden, stands Rules Restaurant, the oldest restaurant in London. Established in 1798, Rules has stood the test of time, serving up traditional British fare to generations of Londoners and visitors from around the world. From its cozy, wood-panelled interiors to its menu featuring classic dishes like steak and kidney pie and bread and butter pudding, Rules offers a true taste of English culinary history. So, the next time you find yourself yearning for a taste of the past, for an evening steeped in history and charm, make your way to Rules Restaurant. Raise a glass to time gone by, savour the flavours of tradition, and let the whispers of the ages wash over you. Cheers, darlings.